Production in action. Yeah, that's true. If he gets.
What do you think about Mika's haircut?
Sky ultied. If he gets Mars combo,
you like it?
but you're right. It's not. There's not even like
Me?
easy setups on him either.
What are you gonna do when you get
both
BKB?
No, I feel like
Isn't it what's in? Ray, you know fashion more.
For the lane.
It's a zoomer haircut. Very zoomer.
Level 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
He should add like some shavings on the
In the
left,
game, it doesn't feel good,
like
but
a
at least there's
dragon,
like a fight.
and he will be like a
Like
super
Batman.
zoomer.
You could do, yeah.
Dragon.
We are forgetting. Yeah. This could just be a mid bat.
Yeah.
Could just be a McKay bat. And I think you're baited to do it. I mean, against Windrunner, it's like, what are you gonna Windrun away from magic damage? It just doesn't do anything.
Oh. And they pick a Sand King in the end.
Mid Sand King, probably.
Or
maybe?
Sand King Snap, also pretty decent.
The last time they done this strat, they actually put the Sand King mid in this scenario.
They did. They did. That's why I'm thinking it's mid Sand King. But I feel like mid bat looks really good in this game. I don't see what any of these heroes do to a bat who has some
Yenya?
levels in
Where is Yenya?
And
She got intimidated by you.
It just. This is
I'm
a
very
better
nice.
Bat Rider game than the last one.
We need her for
I'm a
the
little bit worried for
step
BetBoom
into the ring.
in regards to when they played the Furin 3 times in a row yesterday. Their biggest issue was
Actually, I think
connecting
Bulldog should do all of
cleanly
the
on,
ones in this
towers
game because he
the first
didn't do a
15
single one
minutes.
last
For
game.
Liquid, they have
Yeah,
an
I
abundance of
haven't
tower
heard.
defense just through raw
Oh, it's always a restart. Yenya sucks.
The Sand King, the reinitiation of Monument Kisses, relocate.
That sounds like making up rules.
Real easy. And
Did you do that as a kid as well when you played with people?
Yeah, exactly. They just need a bit of time. So
Change the rules.
I am favoring Liquid again.
I don't cheat in games. That's the one rule I
will
have.
say this. BetBoom were losing that game that they won.
What about when we were playing CSGO 1v1 and you said go up and then you killed me when I tried to pick it up?
Do you have proof?
Guys, very quickly, who do you favor?
Do you favor Liquid?
Liquid?
I like.
I do. I have my
If
memory.
BetBoom wins this, they're just the greatest profit team of all time.
So
I
no
don't have
proof.
any other way. Like this is the best Bat Rider game ever. I think.
Yeah, you told me to
Let's
delete the
throw it
VODs.
over to our casters, Cap and SVG.
Actually,
Only-
some Twitch. Sorry?
I don't like Boom's lineup. I feel like they're gonna
It
lose.
doesn't sound like BetBoom is going to be having a good time,
It
at
looks a
least
bit
from our
wonky.
panel's perspective. Hopefully you can offer a little bit more optimism.
Ray, you gotta stop dodging into the Valorant.
Wait,
1v2
talking
against
to?
Ali.
Wait a minute.
Jesus Christ.
I can do it.
Guy over there.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
waiting.
just waiting for the
That's
schedule.
not my department.
I can do it
Alright, well, hit
anytime.
me with the real.
You're not writing in the
This is gonna be a
channel,
hard
you're
game.
ignoring it.
Okay.
The one thing though
No,
about this
you're
game
not
that's different from last
scheduling
one
it.
is
You
that
can
Furion
schedule.
functions a lot better than
I'm gonna
for
do
them
it.
than something like a carry necro.
Yeah,
Okay.
just schedule one
Once
and
they
I'll
get
be
out to a
there.
fast start like they were on the trajectory to do last game. The Furion can convert on that a lot easier, right? He shoves the waves in. He can take
Podcast
the creep
enjoyers
while
here?
still joining the fights. He can give them a Roshan. He can give them some of these tier 2s on the split push.
What is
and he can
Podcast?
scale with the physical damage a little bit better. So
What
they
do you
have
mean?
that a lot more going
You
for
wrote
them in that
Podcast
regard, which I
enjoyer.
like. If they're still
The-
gonna
the
commit to
hack
Sherman
is the
style, you know,
player.
That's a playstyle they're committed to.
Yes, he wrote
You believe that,
Podcast.
go for it. I can respect it. But I think in theory, this game becomes very hard.
What is
to
the
stay
Hulk?
King
Is
back,
that like
get
the
items
baby?
that allow them to play the
And
map
the Vink?
because there's just nothing stopping
The
this.
Hulk.
This Bat and Sand King running at your
The
Furion
Hulk.
or running at your Wind Ranger, stunning, shackling them, pulling them into the damage.
Yeah.
Io can even help play the map on that Bat.
What's
as
the
well.
major? I need to like buy tickets to
Miserable
meet you,
Wyvern
Bulldog,
game to play. And I don't think
Meet
Wyvern
and greet
functions well in
tickets.
games where he's very static.
and line up.
Yeah.
Liquid's lineup has
You're gonna
so
line
much
up?
hybrid or magical damage that can
Yeah.
come out, even scaling
I can meet my idol.
They have no heroes that are
Super
gonna kill
idol,
for
the
Wyvern
shower.
ult. The embrace does not feel impactful here, so it's pretty much for this Arctic burn in the slow, which can be powerful. But
Why?
this is again, I'm gonna look for BetBoom to get out very quick here. Try
Good.
and run this
I
early
can't
game
wait.
over and build a lead to where this Furion
Nice.
can compound it, unlike last
Are
game.
you guys gonna do anything special? Or you're just
if
gonna meet
anybody can
people
figure out how
and
to be
greet
able to
them?
make a good Wyvern game out of a
I
bad
can't
setup,
spoil.
it's got to be Sineko. Easily one
Okay.
of the most prolific Winter Wyvern gamers out there. I believe it's his 4th most played hero, so let's see. See if he can manage to make it work. We did have a little bit of back and forth, in case you guys missed that, between the players.
Gonna be a lot of
Just giving them good
exclusive
looks, and then the Hawk
rewards.
said, because enjoyers here? And Insania said he's a
Aw,
Dahaki.
Wind Ranger's already dead.
A little bit of cute back and forth between these two teams, but now it's
how?
time to get deadly serious. As after all,
Later.
BetBoom elimination
You
on the
spoiling?
line here for them.
I mean, I can feel
If
it.
they lose either
He's
one
getting
of these next
oiled
two
up,
games, so
lubed up.
see how they do.
Ready to
Lanes
go.
being all important. It
Window
sounds
should be
like, both
decent
from you as
middle.
well as the panel. I mean, BetBoom, they have to get off to a great start, right?
I think so. Maybe you can get away with early waves being rough, but at some point you got to kick it up a notch. Especially this Sky Mars lane. The problem is Io is just a hard hero to abuse on lane. And so
Did
is
they
his
remove
mid lane
the
matchup.
turn right thing on
These are
bat
two
right? They
lanes
did,
where
right?
You're right.
if you win range
scales.
using this bat, it's a very
Okay.
tough
I
one.
don't think
general.
they-
Holy
Just
shit,
the
10
real win
stacks.
will kill him to skew it back.
He just let him
At the
get
same time,
reset
tanking
that 10
pretty
stack.
favorable versus Furion over the long run if you don't
Well,
get
he's a
zoned
Giga
off the
Chad.
first wave,
He
which
knows he
didn't
can't
happen.
die.
Okay.
And here you have a Skywrath. He's trying to harass into an Isle lane where they might get a cheeky kill at some point, but overall, I think Isle's going to be able to sustain through this.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Razor.
It's not going to be
First
easy
blood
all
top.
around.
It's
You
gonna
can
happen
see he's
soon.
got
Nope.
double salve,
Nope.
still 2 more takeovers
gets,
to burn
boots
through,
Razor.
So he's well aware.
Welcome back, Yenya.
And he's gonna have
Why
to
are you
play a
just
bit of
leave
regen
without
game
getting
here. As long
permission?
as he stays topped up, then
I
Sky
thought you
Mars
had
kill
enough fun
combo
here.
may never come to fruition.
We missed you.
But all eyes on this man down here to Hawk,
Kappa.
Nature's Prophet.
Not
It's
me.
been a big winner for BetBoom throughout the
No
group
Kappa.
stage. It does
I
seem
know.
like they,
I
in
missed
some
you.
ways, are getting a bit figured out, but this has probably been their most potent strategy so far.
For sure, and I think the fact this hero can play fast and convert on their skirmish power is why I think they're the only team left that has confidence in this still. I feel a lot of people lost it
So
at some
who
point on
did
the
you
way.
bet on?
Yeah, I mean,
On
Team
the
Liquid was
Mr.
one of
BKB
those teams,
refresh
yeah,
your
they
first
tried.
Alright, we
items?
didn't
I
do
bet
bets.
Liquid for
Alongside
sure.
half the
Bad
carry
counters,
pool from the top
Prophet,
end, so maybe that
and
says,
Razor just
something
runs them
different.
over.
I also bet
Possibly.
liquid.
And
Yenya,
maybe the Hawks
Betting
are
what?
willing to
Oh,
go
bet
down with
boom.
the Titanic, so to say, you know.
right?
Ride or
Bet-
die
bet
with
boom,
this
you
boy
mean.
Nature's Prophet.
Bet what?
You bet $100. Who
Good
wins?
spear. Insania does have
Win?
some regen. He's
Every
gonna
game
have
is
some
Liquid.
$100.
and
Salve, though.
Okay. Yenya, $300.
This Mars guy is usually very
Please,
potent
guys.
lane.
No one's struggling. I'm
I
struggling.
struggling.
use supports
I
He needs to
cannot
sell
even.
high.
feel amazing.
I-
because of how much you can get support
I
through that
cannot
early
even
game.
send you money,
And on
fellas.
top of that, you're
Just use
tanky
the
range
dark
hero,
web.
dare I
and
say.
Bitcoin.
Like Razor's actually got some
True.
decent stats. He's not going to be close enough for a God's Rebuke most of the time, so they're not even going to get the full firepower.
I don't get
A
money
lot of
from
times
Twitch,
out of
so
this
I
duo.
cannot. I don't have money yet.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Such.
Let's see once that Nature's
Hey,
Prophet is
Bulldog,
level
May
6.
Craigie
and we get
visiting
the
once
But
again.
once I get
Any
it,
on
tips
Mars
for
as
Aussies
well, we
visiting
can
Sweden?
definitely have
Speak
some
now.
big rotations coming in. I mean, that Nature's Wrath is pretty insane, so...
No, I don't. I
feels
mean, I
like
don't
that's
really go
really what it's
outside,
gonna come down to.
and
The early
I
access
don't
for
even know the
V-Rising is
place.
coming,
So
Jay,
I don't really have.
Definitely could turn around some
Eat.
of these matchups.
Early access
That
for
time
what?
Try
is
the ice
dependent
cream.
on
Try the
XP
Swedish
for
ice
Prophet,
cream.
right? And then that's also
okay.
the downside of this Wyvern Prophet.
It's really good.
Wyvern is not a
Shit,
hero you
Sally.
can sacrifice XP on. Ideally, you even want to abuse pulls here. The one route they can gain some extra XP is kills, but their lane isn't really a crazy kill lane.
Yeah.
So as long as Boxy helps control
Go
the
Jars.
kills for Zai and control the pulls, which is what they're doing, it's going to be hard for the Hawk to get a super early 6 as much as he would like. But that turnaround potential
doing
top
really
is
good
lane to
top.
look for. That is probably the biggest move they can make.
Usually Razor
Freon
lane is pretty
ult
annoying.
with Freon ult
But
and
he just
TP into
abused
that
the
top
spear.
lane for the Razor kill.
Yeah, the
into
spear,
trying to
it
abuse the tower push, get
cancels
Mars to level
the
6 if the Razor comes
leash.
back.
100%.
But you just
Sounds
dodge
like
it.
a lot of detail, but these are the kind of things you kind of need to go your way in this early game, I feel.
Good luck.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Oh my god, they're
Io?
being offensive as well.
You were
Oh
saying
no,
again?
the
Yeah,
hero
yeah.
is not gonna die. The hero is. Oh, he is gonna die. You were saying.
Finally manages to force that first
Oh,
blood
that's
and
no,
bet boom.
It's just first
I mean,
blood.
just in time
Bulldog.
too. It felt like
He's actually crying.
Look at
in
me.
need of some
He's
plays
sad
here.
now.
Nice cookie from
Why
Why are
Bob.
you
my
laughing
win?
at
A
that?
bit more
That's
damage
kind of weird.
on Snako before he flies away into the trees.
It's a huge kill. and
Someone
the
is
Hawk,
sad
he was
equal laugh at
faking
them,
a
Yenya?
TP bottom, so he was ready to join in.
Well,
convert
that's
on that
what
Razor
you
kill as
usually
well.
do.
Yeah.
To
And
me.
this is the point of weakness for Liquid's line, in my opinion, this early game. It's where BetBoom
That's
has
not
to attack.
incorrect.
I don't think this.
They have a
plays
lot of
attackable
escape
on
for
mid,
the
and killing
route, unless he
tanks
gets like
does not progress
level.
the
What
game,
level
so
is the
20.
leash?
You're BetBoom,
20?
the name of the game is kill Matoma as
Yeah.
much as you can.
Everyone
this
can
early.
escape actually,
Off
except
the arena,
Razor.
off the Fury on TP, abuse the burst damage you have.
Yeah.
You
I
can
mean,
never
if they
leave.
can set some of these lanes back, they've already blocked out some
Leaf?
of
I get it.
the
Nice.
neutral camps. They blocked out
A
the hard camp to
fucking
make sure
leaf.
tanking doesn't get to be able to farm back through that way. They blocked out the easy camp for that Bat Rider who's going to be using it a lot of times. So they've slowed down the farm of the other two lanes. Now if they could just keep
Here we go,
Matoma
and
down,
abuse.
who's once again is going to be speared back
How's
after
that
attempts to
abuse?
static link.
You're
You know,
breaking
also
the
some
link.
heroes.
Ship here.
Okay,
Well, they can ship
but
this, but
like,
it also
if you have
potentially step up
Oracle
for those
against
rotations.
Bat Rider,
They
is
can
that
get them.
abuse as well? You're purging all his
No.
stacks. That's the
Laurel,
natural
he has his
counter.
level 6.
That's
He's
not
hoping to
abuse.
secure a power rune here.
Sounds like abuse to me.
Joining him,
Power
playing
Rune
with
gets it.
50-50. Actually, not even
Illusion. Oh,
50-50,
that's a really
because
good
he
one
actually
against
has
Bat.
Snake on the
Wait, he
other side.
used
He already
it?
used it.
Trying
what?
to
Does he have
side
bottle?
those boxes.
Does he have bottle?
They get an illusion,
Oh, maybe just
which
give us
is
one
nice. I mean,
against the
that comes
bat,
with a
doesn't
free
need bottle.
dispel. Playing against the Bat
Wait,
Riders,
where are you
so
on timer,
that may
Bulldog?
come in handy.
60, 16.
18.
21,
Can do a lot of work in
22.
this game, especially
Arch
with his
again
core
abusing.
combinations. This
Stop
time,
refreshing,
the
Arch.
new spelling up this
Yeah, but
build
I had to tab and it
extra
started
movement,
lagging.
27,
extra spelling up
28.
just turns this hero into an absolute monster, especially
32,
when you get fast levels off
33,
mid with the early
34.
pods. Mickey's looking to rotate bottom. So
I'll just
preemptively
put
shut
a
down this
delay in
Prophet,
my
so he
brain.
can't make any move of his
Oh.
own.
He's already caught him with the last
That's
no
not gonna
pullback,
be too
gains
hard.
multiple stuns
But
from
the hack
him.
dies.
Zai
Hold on,
even
man.
tries to convert and get the extra
Actually
stun out of Force
toxic,
Danger, but instead
He's
puts himself
dead.
too
You
far
changed.
forward and does trade out his life. Mickey. The
Oh,
first
like
successful
Zach was
rotation from him
smack
returns back to
talking
the
about
mid lane
how
to
they
keep
always
farming.
win with Prophet in an interview.
I think Liquid
And
will
now
take
they
that
lost
trade, though.
almost every game with
This
it.
is another time period where this Furion
So we
can't
flame
get
him
to
a little
results,
bit.
and he doesn't get to play the
That's
aggressor.
why you stay
make
humble.
The move, progress the game style that BetBoom wants to come out here. Now he's TPing mid. He's still level
He's
5.
level 5.
No lasso, no mana on Mickey. So this is
Yeah.
a
Who
decent
cares?
power push.
It's time, it's time, it's
Still
time.
push the
Well,
time.
they
He's level
are
6.
really securing this one.
It's
An
your turn,
early
Bulldog.
four-man
No, we
mid.
restart him
Yeah,
again.
Bulldog, it's your
7.5
turn. No,
No, I make the
no,
rules.
Bulldog, you're the
Restart.
first in the call. You're the
It's
first
3
in the
against
call.
one.
I'm doing it.
Why would I be
We do it in
first
order.
in a...
Current record 6 minutes.
Which
Was that
order?
also
There
set
is
by
A,
BetBoom?
there is
It's you,
alphabetical
like
order.
we did last time.
Probably. I mean,
They've been playing either
It's
way.
just ridiculous.
Well ahead
Actual
of
abusing.
the average tempo here set by BetBoom. And they'll
Oh
get
Oh
back
my
to
god,
their
so
game.
much farmlinks.
Creep wave coming in.
Farmlings.
Yes.
it's a nice tower take
That
up
was
using
farming.
You
the,
missed
the
one.
longer CD on this Bat Rider. Zai even TP'd mid.
That's so first
too little, too
item.
late.
Uh,
This is going to be another game where
On
they're
who?
gonna
that's
get
not
these
gonna
numbers
work.
down
He's
The
gonna
Huck.
die.
and then it's
The
going to be a
Huck.
question of can they
Oh.
vert on it better than last game.
That suck, you mean?
You think he
Especially
should
since
have
you
bought
know Team
Deso
Liquid's
later?
gonna be splitting them up a bunch. They've got both
Means
an
he's gonna
IO
die.
as well as a Boots of
I get it,
Travel
Yenya,
hero
that was
and
actually a
the
good
Bat
one.
Rider. So
How was
like,
that a
they-
good
they're
one?
going
It's
to split
It
them
overused
was
so
actually a
much.
good one.
possible.
That's
All the
such an
game,
overused
get to your
one.
timings.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard it
They would
before.
love to have a similar thing happen last game where they can get to their BKBs or early items and just cruise through the team fight.
Oh, no, no.
Oh,
Caught by the
Lord.
shot, interrupted though.
Nice
Boxy.
cookie.
Oh,
I don't know
oh
what
my
to
ult!
The Nature's Wrath is
Why are you
just
cheering for
enough
them?
to
Oh,
Hawk saves
beautiful.
them.
$100.
Burst of damage
The
on
hack,
side to finish him
level
off, and then
7,
the win run
he was
There is
level
no-
5,
The,
There
bit
is
of
no
damage
best
Half a
guy
second
who's
ago.
alive.
to be totally disregarded.
but now he's level 7. From out of
That girl ain't
nowhere.
gonna do that. I'll tell you that.
Alright, cool.
no,
And that
no,
is
he
the big
isn't.
difference. Like you can see how BetBoom wants to play. This is why
Yep.
they have so much confidence in this Furion. He can make that play bottom, help them skirmish, and be instantly back into mid to keep the farm rate up, so they're not getting too punished for making these moves.
Yeah.
Almost
Just
a nice
spear the
turnaround,
wisp
but that
in the
Furion.
arena.
And
I
as we
think-
saw,
Um,
it was indeed BetBoom in their
Does
match
the hack
against,
mean spit,
Thunder
Yenya?
Thunder
I
Awakening.
mean, it doesn't mean anything.
How do you read it? Is it the
happens in
hack?
the match with the
The hack.
probably two fastest
It's
tempo
dick
teams
suck.
at this major.
That's sucks.
4-1 BetBoom.
No, I don't think
slight
so.
net worth lead, but we also saw how that happened last game.
Maybe
So
if
as
it
you
had
said,
Admiral
They're probably
before.
going to be taking some early
You get it?
towers. The big question is how they're going to be able to convert from
No.
taking
I
those
think you're
early
just being
towers and
toxic.
actually
No,
securing,
that's
It was
you know,
just mean. I'm
kills
sorry.
and further map control that shuts down Liquid, as opposed to just letting them have their way with farm like it happened last game. Laurel?
This is 10-minute rune.
Oh.
Both teams want
Oh,
this.
what an
Wow,
angle.
that
That
fell.
actually hits the Bat Rider,
they're all
and a
here.
shackle shot that potentially sets up for a kill
The
onto
Huck?
this Bat, as they're gonna
Making
have
his
an
ult.
damage
TP?
coming in once again from that Nature's Rat.
Jenga?
Doesn't cancel the TP?
The
Wow,
counter?
the Windless Curse.
That's gonna
Step
pull the Bat
into the
Rider
ring.
doom position.
And now,
Damage
the
actually
reload,
dodged,
cancel it.
the Winner's
Nice.
Curse was still up, but it didn't matter.
Amazing.
Full team of BetBoom
Played
here
by
to secure those two
BetBoom.
kills.
I remember the very
And,
important
Good.
rule
just a
where you
slight
cannot
move
copy her.
across
You
the
have to say
river
something
from
else.
Liquid immediately punished.
What do you mean? I can't say step
That
into the
rune got
arena.
denied
No,
by
okay,
the Hawk
Bulldog.
there.
You
It
cannot
actually
say,
makes
you
it
cannot
worse.
say step
It
into the
actually,
ring.
The iron
it
price
actually
paid.
makes it
Oh,
worse.
I need to say something else?
That wyvern
Yes.
was right on the edge. Let me tell you.
Cannot
that.
copy.
That is a very difficult spell to hit when you're a
But
brown
it
blue
has to
driver
be
just walking
arena,
through
the
skirmishes.
arena
So we're
skill.
talking- This is a difficult typical Wyvern game, but you
It's
have
hard.
impact
It's
like
Arch
that.
turn first.
No, it's you.
Amazing.
No, I
I'm
don't
not
think
even
so.
sure that Shackle
Arch
should have hit
turn
out. That was an
Jackal
angle
was
right there.
insane.
Ray, it's you.
Fury on bounce with that spell amp.
What else does
It's still
Marseille?
90 seconds.
Oh yeah, that just blew up the
Destroyed it.
Snapfire, did a ton of damage to the Bat Rider. Back
Meanwhile,
inside the game
Tumbo.
though,
Oh,
Matumbo
Matumbo
gonna
that's
be
cried.
He's throwing some damage away from Mars.
Oh,
Oh,
lol,
wow.
Want to
pussy.
keep committing there. Doesn't
Side?
get
Oh,
the
the
kill
spit,
on the
the
Razor. Now it's
spit.
Seneko who may end up
Fly.
dying. Sign's gonna catch up to him. 3 levels. of
Why would a
Strike
dragon
is,
fly?
Fly!
or walk?
Do you
Fly,
remember?
you
That
fools.
Like
Team
the-
Liquid
in
this
the-
time.
In Lord of the
Bit
Rings, it was
Probably-
like fly, you fools.
No.
And you're like,
Poke
why
out
doesn't
from
he say
sides,
flee
but
or run, you
both
fools?
Liquid
It
and
makes
No,
no sense.
Boom
no.
ready to go with the defense.
No, it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, it's confused me.
Did a
About-
decent job of forcing some rotations out.
About
back
Bully
off,
McGuire.
overextending.
He's like,
But those are
fly!
kind of fights they'd like to convert on.
Oh, this would be really, really good.
Oh,
Really
Lord.
Silence. The
What
Hawk.
doing
Mana,
great.
though.
Yeah, they're gonna need
Who's
the Hawk here, I
Lord?
think. Just a little bit of extra damage,
Oh.
and he's
Nice.
there. Actually,
He's actually gonna
secures the
finish his
last
Dessa
hit.
first.
He's actually Desolator.
Yeah, he is.
To pronounce his nickname correctly, you need to go to otolaryngologist.
No, I like this, because if you're going to play this tempo, just go in, commit to it, itemize for it.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know who
Destroy
that
some of
is.
these liquid heroes in the early fights. Who's building
Who
armor
is
on this
he?
lineup?
I mean, you were literally saying the Meteor Hammer
It's,
just isn't a
the
good
one that
pushing
is looking
item
into
anymore.
it.
That
Like
item's not
eyes.
a good item, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well,
Ears and
you made
mouth.
a point of the lack of building damage that it does, and you said you just like, I'd much rather just have a Deso when it comes to pushing towers. Well, now you're gonna get just that.
I like this a lot more. This is kind of abusing these like semi-carry route liquid's taken. Because again, there isn't some high agi hero that's
And
naturally
they're
gonna have a huge
stealing
amount of
my
armor in this game.
words.
So it's gonna
a
amp
lot.
up their damage a
Yeah.
lot. It's gonna help the Mars DPS.
You should be a
like,
caster,
Sarah,
Bulldog.
yeah,
I think
raise
you'd
your
do well.
DPS. And even Force Major, he maxed
Or
his
analyst,
Ancient
at
Steel.
least.
We saw in some of those earlier fights.
But then you can go to Yemen.
Insane amount of bursts that can come out. The Fury ult's gonna bounce through. You get hit
I
by
can.
some random
I'm an
power
analyst.
shot. It's not like he needs some crazy stun to land his ult this
Get on
game.
the plane.
Whoever gets Ancient Sealed in focus before BKB is gonna have a rough time.
I'm only
That's,
human.
I guess, on side. He's the only one who wants to go in and tank spells.
Oh, the spit.
Shots coming in, Laurel in some trouble.
Oh, shit. That's a
Once again, just a much easier
Here we go.
kill combination.
Oh.
Right,
No
be ready.
follow-up.
Can
Oh,
get
here
the
comes.
units coming in.
Oh,
BetBoom
oh,
on the
step
other
into the
Just managed to get a really good epicenter burst, right? Look at
That was atrocious.
Sorry. I'll try
You
my
lost
best
the
next
game.
time.
Actual big panic.
$100.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
The spear from downtown.
That was the Desolator as well. Seneko just freezes
That was
us
a
for the entire
dreading.
link. thought
I
he
would
was
say
gonna
it
go on
was
the back end.
Spear of Hell.
Okay, the
It's
game is
our
over.
turn.
Damage.
No, the game is over now.
What do you mean?
Suddenly, Liquid.
Yeah,
we do it until
just
someone
on the
loses.
back end.
Yep. Spear into shackle.
Arch being a little shy.
He is
It's okay, Arch.
done.
It's a safe space.
All right. BetBoom picking up the pace here. This game is pretty close net worth.
No,
wise,
Arch.
but they're starting to
Yeah,
gain
then
some
Bulldog.
momentum.
That's alright.
The more you bleed away some of these early fights before you can get to your big items, the happier.
I
BetBoom's
can do
gonna
it
be.
if you want to keep
Especially
going.
to Hawk when he commits for something like
Yeah,
that.
I still haven't heard Bulldog say
Ray
it.
owes us $100 each for
This is
losing,
the
though.
power of Desolator over Meteor Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
She'll
Hi.
buy,
Easy
Actual
300.
objective taken here for
she'll buy the
BetBoom.
cider.
Much bigger difference.
Cider?
The
For Bulldog.
15-minute mark.
What
last
does
game,
that do?
15-minute
Isn't
mark
cider,
last
like,
game.
healthy?
I mean, this was kind of the start of BetBoom.
It is.
Like apple
Now, not
cider?
really knowing
It
what
is
to
very
do
fine.
here. They've got clear
I drink
objectives
cider
in
every day.
mind.
No?
That explains a lot.
During that, they were
Like apple cider vinegar.
Major, looking for any potential freebies they can get.
Uh,
We said
That's
cider, though.
healthy.
That's American
Okay.
cider. There is
Really trying to
European
force
cider and
from tier
American
2 that
cider.
even if
These
you
are
get it,
two
what does it
different
do
things.
for you?
Yeah.
This game feels like they're a lot more.
They are
Cider
calling
with
it
90%
European.
Not
They're
taking
calling it
10%.
using the kill
European
build the lead
cider,
off of.
hard cider.
That's the important
Ah,
part.
it's
Getting kills in
alcohol.
Dota doesn't do a lot for you if you can't turn it into more.
Sure.
I feel like that's what kind of happened last game. They got stalled
Oh,
out.
he's not going to
You cannot-
refresh
This
her.
game, the NP will help do that.
He's going to counter
naturally,
the NP Desolator.
but feels like just a bit smoother for them. On the flip side, Liquid, they are trying to get
Who was
this
going?
Batrider BKB and
The
Sai
Racer.
picked up his
He's
blink.
going AC instead of refresher.
Yeah, I thought
Very
maybe
smart.
they would smoke up just because they
Mhm.
did hit that blink timing, but as you said, it seems like they
Mhm.
really want to focus
Mhm.
on perhaps the next round of times,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
maybe they just want to try and
Mhm.
take down
Yep.
bottom tier 1 tower. Force reaction from Bet.
He never lost
Big
his
Game's gonna
Kieran,
keep you up
actually.
the top. Sees the Nature's Prophet push coming in.
Mickey, he kind of wants to fight on this.
Lar
Braves don't
little.
really have.
What's the
Doesn't
names
wanna
that they
join him at the
put
moment.
beside
I
them?
think
Taomi,
Matamba feels that tier one
Schleck,
needs to go down pretty soon so they can
Kimura?
set the map.
Yeah.
What's
Get
There's
that?
Weeb-
an IO lineup
Weeb
with a
stuff.
bot's back.
Shulk?
All
Maybe
tier
Shulk
ones
is a
are still up for
sponsor?
BetBoom here, and Seneco's just being
Shulk,
so
it
annoying
is
on
a
this
sound.
Wyvern.
I
Matumbaman
don't
is
know.
sponsored by Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Take this guy out, I think.
Alienware.
Yeah. And bring just
I
one
also
more
like
hero member.
Kimchi.
Matumbaman trying to scout for him. Mickey did get ahead of the push at
Yeah.
top lane.
That's good.
Burn some of those creeps
Yeah.
down. But they're having a hard time. Just a single Wyvern and the
What's
threat
this
of
one?
more.
Your Tech
It's
Los
a spooky
Angeles?
dive, right?
Yeah, it
The,
is.
the Nature's Prophet will
What
join
were your junior
automatically.
Oh,
like?
I
The
want
Wind Ranger still has
Good
the option
touch.
to keep you in. And
Your
Mars
Tech-
and
What-
Wyvern love
Here
to
it
fight
comes.
these defensive fights.
Nasty
Oh.
Beast coming in. Shackle shot.
Holy
not gonna
shit,
latch.
the damage.
Stadium
Did
like
we
air.
get-
Step
Oh,
into
oh,
the
oh,
gladiator
The double
arena.
damage allowing them to rip apart Matumbaman.
It was
and
with
they
lag.
get the
With
reload
lag.
saving time. So now Insania.
I
he
forgot
might
to
die
reset
as
the brain
well.
lag.
They're gonna chase back any
Bulldog,
allies
what about
away
saying this every
and
time
surround Messiah.
Skywrath
That's
participates in
gonna
a
be
kill?
2.
I don't think
Good
so.
pickup for BetBoom. A nice defensive rotation, keeping that safe lane tower alive.
You wrecked
And do you
Los
think Matumbaman's
Angeles.
right? If he's saying that, and he was like, "We need to take this safe lane tower." Like, how much of a problem is this?
Bruh,
Bulldog, it's your turn.
I guarantee you, he's
Yeah, it's your
feeling it.
turn
He
now,
just-
Bulldog.
They have 3 cores who all
Soon.
want to be able to shove waves and farm, split BetBoom up.
I
so
hope
they can
it's
find
not
the
gonna
pickoff.
turn out to be
If
some
all 3 tier
cringe
ones are up,
one.
it just makes it so hard
Bulldog.
to do that. It makes it harder to invade the jungle
And
areas.
it's
It's
gonna be
not.
good.
I
think that
had
was
the
the
only
call,
good
but-
one.
Oh, your courier! No,
Careful there, Matumba.
those greater treants, they hit pretty hard. Gotta be careful. Speaking of, he does have that shard, so then now you're gonna start seeing tier 2s being chipped away by DOTA constantly.
Doc Ock.
He's having a great game here.
The Hawk.
And we're also seeing this Laurel.
Loser.
really
He's sponsored by
starting to
Loser.
pick up speed. He's having a quietly
He's
good
the
game,
loser.
5-1-5.
Yeah.
How fast
we
did
don't
he
do
toxic.
get in that last fight?
That's
Double
that's what he
damage,
says
but
about himself.
this is
Yeah, but
not
you
an easy
can
hero
say
for
it.
Razor to interact with at this portion of the game. Wind Ranger, he's kind of this anti
Is it like
hero in
the
some
worst?
ways. As long as he can keep on you, have his spells going, not a lot of cores.
Wait, who
against
played
him.
Lone Druid earlier?
That's the strength of this hero, in my
Matumba.
opinion. So
So,
something to think about.
Oh.
It's kind of Mickey's job to
The
isolate
BKBs
this
are
guy
coming
and
in.
take him out of the fight. So
Snap's
Matumba
gonna be
can enter.
useless.
But if that doesn't happen, if the script is flipped, who's gonna deal the physical damage? we're looking at this fight?
She still reduce armor. She still kept over BKB.
AC second item for Matumbaman is they're gonna go right back to
Not.
trying to push
no.
that bottom lane.
Sapphire.
Slow enough that
E.
just a bit of a presence would be
If
enough
it
to
works.
take it. You can see how skittish
Yes.
they are. They really
Yes.
just respecting the possibility
E.
of BetBoom showing up at any time. Of course, we know that BetBoom's actually on the opposite side of the map
I
primarily.
feel like BetBoom can still throw
Seneco
this.
defending and pushing mid back.
I think Liquid is gonna win this.
Yeah.
They're triple
Nice.
BKB
Know
now,
where they
so
are right now.
sanking
They're worried
counter
about a
initiation
smoke.
won't work. They
Worried
need to
about
fight
the
before
bottom
that.
fight and
Or do they have it?
coming around
Okay,
mid
this guy's
side
going
playing super
low
hesitant
his orb.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Lord.
Extremely conservative approach from Team Liquid.
Mm,
Do you
against
think
what?
that is something
Against the
specifically to deal with
Bats?
BetBoom's
Sanking?
ideas of the game?
Yes.
to
Okay.
press it on
I mean, it
back
seemed
suck.
like they were pretty conservative last game as well, and just kind of saying, okay, BetBoom's lineup is gonna to spiral out eventually.
I don't think this is the same game as last game, though. I think last game they had a lot of wiggle room to just play it slow, play for their items,
Yeah.
feel okay.
Under attack.
I don't think that's the case this game. I think this Wind Ranger Prophet are going to pose much more of a scale problem, especially for Matumba to enter these fights. He feels pressure to get second item Assault Kuros in this game just to deal with the physical bursts that come out.
Yeah.
It's good this
So,
game though.
this
They
is
need a blast as
situation
well.
Where if BetBoom ever get the jump, you better hope that reload save comes out fast.
I'm only
I
human.
mean, especially with the burst damage that they
After
can lay
all.
down. This Wrath of Nature can do insane amounts of damage.
I'm an
and at
analyst
level 2
myself.
when he's got the talent. The last
Analyst?
kick does 900
Get on the
damage.
plane.
Obviously, the chance of
No.
you getting on the last tick are maybe low, but
I don't think that's
still,
how you
the
pronounce
high
it.
numbers that are able to be put
Analyst?
out combined with like the Ancient Seal, that amplification of damage as well. It's pretty far off the charts. I mean, I feel
Force
like a lot of
major.
these heroes are just going to get near one shot if they're left in that exact conundrum. So, BKB complete now for Tahak, so he can be.
Are
a
you
lot more
eating,
aggressive with
Bulldog?
his Deso BKB
No.
build up.
Listen.
I'm
Surely not.
analyzing.
Want to make a move soon.
Yeah.
He's half asleep. He's got one eye open.
That's true. It's already 5 p.m.
Almost behind his
Time to
tiers.
sleep.
Yeah, it is getting kind of late. This is the last game.
I don't think Zai has touched a creep for almost 3 or 4 minutes here.
It's a long
Just
day
playing
of
off the
work.
map.
Watching other people play.
Usually Furion wins these.
They're very
types of
good,
map
these
trades,
players.
though, because I mean, Tosh.
Whole day just watching a screen.
Yeah, he has. Throwing treants occasionally around, but other than that.
Man,
And
stop
yeah,
farming.
I've
Stop.
been watching
Start
the
doing
vision
something.
between these two teams.
Mars
They
is
haven't played each
coming.
other at all
Mars is coming.
These last few minutes.
It's time for Bulldog.
It's your turn, Bulldog.
Liquid smoked their own jungle.
I'm not in the game.
BetBoom's gonna smoke them their own.
It's
They
your
have
turn to
You are?
say.
BKB on Wind Ranger
Don't
and
say
BKB on the
it.
Hawk.
I'm so
It's
shy
a
when
very
Ray
nice
is here.
item timing in
Ray,
terms
can
of
you
making
leave?
I'm not
force
here.
more
I am
stable
not
fight.
here,
They're gonna
Bulldog.
push straight
I
triangle.
am not here.
Yeah, they know
I
somebody
don't
has to deal with the
exist.
top lane
The
push, right?
TTS.
So they're like, okay, anybody that we catch
Despair.
in this triangle is probably dead. Nobody's home.
Who have we been talking to all this time then?
Kind of showing himself that Splinter Blast
Your
push
head.
because Team Liquid was looking at that mid lane. So they know their triangle's being occupied. They're going to play the other side of things.
Your pills, Bulldog.
But still,
Here we go.
as you said, I mean, BetBoom, they've got to be feeling good.
Why is
about
he calling
just
them
the
baboon?
amount of
That's
farm
starting to
that they're
piss me
getting
off.
out of the map.
What?
He says
It's
baboons
called
to
Period
bet
where
boom.
Liquid wishes they were a little farther
Oh.
ahead so this bat could be chasing people down on the lane.
Yeah.
Instead, they're gonna just have to kind of group up and take the
You
fight
probably
head
got
on.
that from you
Then
since
it's
you
gonna
always
come
say
down to
baboon.
who jumps who and
True.
you know,
Does he have
if somebody
AC?
doesn't get their BKB off in time.
He
who gets a
does.
free fight?
5 armor to
It's
everyone.
time.
The Hawk's
It's time,
never gonna
Bulldog. It's
get
time.
jumped 'cause he can
Lost
always
jam.
come in last.
We're about to find out. This Winter Wyvern is actually sitting on the high ground with a blink
They
down.
have the high
It's a
ground.
hard hill to run up.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
maybe
Oh, they missed
why
it.
Liquid are
Don't
gonna
do it,
go
Anakin.
all the way around here.
Oh, they see the
And
shooting
this may
spells.
catch
They know,
BetBoom
so they're
by
like, oh, they put it all
surprise.
around.
They
They're
do a
baiting,
full
or are
circle
they?
around. Seneco's looking around. He's like,
Foxy?
Box
Yeah,
is going
he's
ham.
on
What? Oh, he
And
saw.
they actually spot him. The Snapfire's going to try and lay him down. They do actually
But that's
hit him
just
with couple blasts,
a
and that's gonna be
wyvern.
enough.
Whereas that's
They
fine.
recognize how
He's very
important
important,
Seneko is
Well, look,
to
he
the
missed.
team fight of
True.
BetBoom.
He doesn't
so
have
they make
buyback, they should not
concerted
fight
effort
now.
to be able to catch him out, and as a result,
No
be able to get
arena.
the mid tower as well.
I'm ready.
That's the
Made that play
spoiler?
A few seconds earlier probably would've resulted in some
Just a
crazy
tease,
team
sir.
fight.
Yeah.
Instead, shift of the
teasing.
night. BetBoom still
In the
wanna fight on
teasing
mid, just
trailer?
smoked again.
They are. They're going to blink forward. Here, not going to land. BKB
Oh, there's
goes
double
up first, but
suck.
The Lotus
Oh,
Orb does
double
bounce
suck?
back that static link,
Never
so
mind.
Matumba Man's not going to feel very good
Oh,
about
it's a
this
Lotus
situation.
suck.
3
Plus,
more.
It's
they
the
used
reach
to
around.
relocate. You could see Insania, his instant reaction to the
Wow.
initiation.
Whee!
Didn't look great now, but he is trying to prep for that burst damage you were talking about.
I mean,
Run,
you have to-
Sai.
You don't press it in.
He's
still,
coming.
but
Mass
doesn't-
rotation.
The ult.
The Wyvern ult.
Mickey, he doesn't
Oh
have
my
a
God,
This
he's
is
so
N3
fast.
that was scary.
So,
Oh, no, he's stuck.
I don't think there's any way out of this one.
Got
He
him.
is going to be caught in the corner.
Oh
He
no,
goes
this
for
is
two.
bad for us.
Nice read by BetBoom.
The cloud.
Oh.
Where's he looking at?
Shaking his head.
He's
Very
not.
interesting game. It feels like BetBoom is the one hunting Liquid on the lanes, whereas I thought it would have been the other way around.
Yeah.
And even this rushed blink on the Winter Wyvern by Seneko
You know
does
what's
a lot of
weird?
things because it means he can
We're
space
all
tight
the
for
same
these types of games
species,
properly,
but we
and
look
suddenly this winner's
different.
cursed. You can't rat the lanes of BKB TP out.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna get blink
I
cursed,
just
and then all of a
noticed.
sudden you're dead off it. It guarantees a shackle.
The hell have you been drinking, Ray?
It's getting a bit difficult for Liquid to play.
It's like, you know how monkeys
very
look
much.
alike, but humans, we look so
Second
different.
Roshan. This is your big shard. To
So
summon.
do dogs.
Who do you give it to?
It looks like a
The yoinking, the Roche. Hello,
Give it to
Liquid.
The Skyrath, everybody's favorite.
the shield of the Scion.
They're not
I'm gonna
contesting.
say,
That's kinda
you know,
shameful.
An upgraded spear is not too bad when you've got IO specifically. I think the
Yeah,
chance
they're
of
too
being
late.
a two-man spear not bad, but if they're trying to catch heroes, Gale Force was also pretty
nice.
Yo, Force
I
is
can
so
see
much
double
more
spear
so
because
than
you
I-
have that winner's curse.
And
though, if
double
you ever
sword.
Yeah,
want
they're gonna use it in the
heroes.
arena and it's gonna push
Yeah,
back.
and then
It's time,
just...
it's time, it's time.
Oh, man, help a little bit too deep here. Ult and suck.
They already have the pullback
Oh
in
my
last.
God.
Matumba Man's gonna be able to start getting some static link. The Hawk turns around.
Oh,
does
he's
what he
dead.
can, But even with Laurel helping,
Step
him,
into the
stand a chance.
arena.
The arena goes out, blocking out the Razor at least.
just
so
said
Wind Ranger is
Dies
able
in
to
cringe.
Notice has to give his life to be able to
No one has
save his
used
I'm
that.
having ring
That's
wrinkles.
3 down on the side of BetBoom.
Oh
They
my-
get the
Wrinkles? You mean
ages
goosebumps?
in the hands
Wrinkles
of
on my
Laurel,
forehead.
But the team fight does
What's
not
that
feel
even
That's
mean?
because you're old. That's because you're getting old,
To
right?
not have a link on your Batrider, just have it
Okay, sorry.
your face. Does
It
the
means
work
that my
for it.
my
Yeah, I guess
cringing.
so.
That's what cringe does, right?
Unlucky
What?
teleport from Dahak missed
As the
reading where
goosebumps,
Liquid
I
were on
think.
the map and a
Oh.
nice
No,
move,
that's
like
a
that
different
triangle.
emotion, Arch.
Would have been a very interesting fight because
He doesn't have BKB on Windranger. They are
Ooh.
making
As
an
a-
announce on him here. The relocate's coming in. They're actually going to try and
Ooh.
punish
Oh my god,
Insane.
what
Mickey's
nice
life,
heal,
they
man.
do. Insania immediately
They
drop
forced
the
that
tether,
one
pass it over to
in a
Mickey.
major way.
So he heals
I wanna see
Mickey
the
up,
face,
and they get
hello?
the kill on Force Major as well.
Can you use it?
Liquid, I thought it was a nice move from BetBoom, but it seems Liquid was one step ahead.
That's going to hurt a lot of BetBoom's
Yeah, he keeps
momentum.
saying
Every time they
babooms.
wanted this Aegis, they wanted to be the ones who were aggressively playing the map.
Yeah.
Suddenly they lose a huge chunk
Remember,
of
and you
time
cannot
here.
reuse.
Not to
It's
mention
very
all
important.
that gold that went to Tumba's way off the back of those kills. So
I'm
almost up to
only
a refresher
human.
here.
I'm
Korean
saying
handle.
To top it off.
step into
Thank
the
you.
ring. It's just the best
Team
one,
fights are
no?
getting a little precarious here. It's
You're
really going to
not
come
gonna
down
find
to who jumps
anything
who
better
now.
than that.
It's the worst one because it's literally
Yeah,
it makes no
well,
sense.
When you've got a Sand King Bat Rider, it does
This
feel
spell is
like
called the
that
arena. It's literally an
initiation is to
arena.
the advantage of Liquid.
You're just
But then
spoiling
you've
my
got the
meme.
counter
but look at
Isn't it
it.
called Ring of
initiation
Blood?
Sineko with his own blink
Arena of
dagger
Blood.
on the winner's
Arena.
curse. So it feels like in a way they're kind of dead even in that regard.
When did you wake up
Really
today,
might
Ray?
come down to how fast
a few
they
hours
trigger on
ago.
that counter initiation.
Yeah.
3
At
hours.
the same time,
A few
it's a
hours.
question of how early does Liquid pop
You
their
know you gotta
Achilles
be
when
up
committing on
early
the
in
last little
Stockholm.
strike so that
Why?
Mhm.
If you get caught, it
Because
can be a
that's when the
disaster,
game
but if
starts.
Liquid just
It'll
has
start
the
again.
reason
What
runs in, they
time
preemptively
are you
understand.
I think
guys
they start
going?
at 12 or
Also,
10?
one more save and
12?
kind
12,
of
I
an
think.
initiation tool. Not going to be.
I have to
used
go.
as much, but
You have to
Boxy
go
does
to
have
breakfast
the
before
Agony
that.
Scepter.
They close early.
So look for that save.
I want to have breakfast with
Same.
Ray.
Yeah, just try
Same.
your razor, and, you know.
Yeah, just throwing it.
We're gonna have breakfast on the
Initiator too.
I mean, we
21st.
saw the hockey just went in. You know, just put
True.
your Matamba in.
21st.
I feel like maybe.
Maybe I will
learned from
sponsor it
today.
if BetBoom is gonna lose.
BetBoom. Once
Kick
again,
by microphone.
occupying that
Has to
triangle
sell it
area,
again.
Really hoping that Liquid
But it
walks
is
into
700
them
then.
at some point, makes their initiation for the team fight.
Yeah, but
easy.
you only get half after you've opened it.
Sadly,
Step
does
into
not
the arena.
happen. Team
I'll take
Liquid playing
length.
around their own vision here inside of the Radiant jungle and setting up for perhaps a bit of a
That's not so
potent
good, MKM. That's pretty weak.
BetBoom can do the same for mid. Both teams can opt to try and force a reaction out of the other.
I can't go to Yemen.
Of course, the Hawk
I'm
is
an
ready to go
analyst.
wherever.
I can't go to the major.
Liquid definitely.
Where
feels
did
more
that
confident now
meme
than
come from?
7 or 8 minutes
It's
ago.
the commercial
Especially
on
with Tumba
Twitch.
Top of that net worth chart.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
Razor. Once you start winning the fights, you get to take over all the farm on the map. This is a hero that definitely uses it.
Get
well.
on the plane.
It's the Jack
This build-up
Ryan
from Laurel is
TV
interesting
show.
because it does mean he'll be able to challenge the Razor even more with the Lincolns. But at the
Or
same
whatever
time,
it's called.
It does
Have you seen
feel
it,
like
Bullock?
he's going to be
Which
lacking
one?
for damage as a result of going.
The I can't go to Yemen series.
No, I'm not
Definitely a little
watching
bit. I feel
normal
like
shit.
even that last fight,
It was pretty good
on
actually.
Matumba, but he's gonna have to power through the aisles.
If there's no aliens,
So
vampires,
you
or
have to
zombies,
actually
or
fully
sci-fi,
lock
I'm not
It's
watching
a
it.
lot to chunk through for just a maelstrom. I tend to
Zombies.
agree. Maybe he feels like he needs it this game, and they're gonna play for some ultra late timing, which we've seen them do before with this Furion. So in that sense, it can be good for later on. But for right now,
You
yeah,
need to
you're gonna lack a
explore,
little bit of
Bulldog.
damage. I think BetBoom is gearing up for, the fight 10 minutes from now rather than the 1-from-1.
Yeah.
Broaden your mind.
Maybe he thinks he's going
I
to be
do.
passing.
We
it
answer
over
opening
to
stream. They play the Trail of
the
Jacker on
Hawk
TV series.
to
So
try and stop the
Don't say it,
Blasto.
Bulldog. I know what
I
you're
don't
gonna
know.
say.
It feels like.
Still might just.
I was
lose
only
the hand
thinking
fight,
it.
though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's just like
That's enough,
okay,
though.
Yes,
It's a
you
thought
can stop
crime.
A certain spell, but
We got him.
you got to be able to win that team fight anyway, especially when a refresher
Here we go.
Razor is pushing into Team Liquid.
Yeah.
4-man smoke up, and they're trying to force something now. The Aegis is just about to expire, so they're going to try and catch.
How many
BetBoom
seconds?
in
4.
that timing. But BetBoom is really well set up here on the high
Oh,
ground.
the
Force
high
Major, He's
ground.
going to break the smoke onto Mickey. Mickey immediately fireflies and moves back. Does not try and go
Tinkle.
for a blind
He should have blinked in and
initiation.
killed.
Schleck.
BetBoom
What the hell is
tried to take
Schleck?
Liquid into going high ground multiple times. this
It's
game.
Shrek
He's
brother.
How necessary the vision is for the
He's a razor.
Yeah.
Liquid refuses to bite the bait. Rightly so, I think.
once again, it feels like just a change of play that feels particularly.
There are too many
targeted
weeds in
towards
this
BetBoom
world.
style,
I think we need to
you know?
cleanse.
Potentially.
Need a cleanse.
I think Liquid's
So
also one of
you're
these
writing
teams
that
they,
book was not
they
alive
really
at
like
all.
fighting on high ground wards. So they also
Yeah,
respect
that book was just
Yeah,
about a man
you
and his
could probably say
struggles.
that about any team nowadays. Who doesn't like high ground wards? They're broken, you know.
After Spirited TI-10, yeah.
But I feel like they're one of these teams who will just sit on the hill forever, you know.
Sure. Well, the Hawk.
They're fighting for their lives.
Apparently, he's
They're
willing to
playing too
teleport
scared.
wherever.
BetBoom.
He teleports right in front of the high ground, probably one of the most dangerous places to be. Instantly pops his Silver Edge, doesn't actually chase up there yet. He's going to be building for a Scotty.
Have you had Swedish
next,
pizza
and
already?
now he has that
Is that the one with
I mean, I feel
banana?
like this talent has
I mean,
made
there are
Nature's
more than one.
Prophet
I
carry
have
in this
not.
patch,
Should I try the
level 20
banana
talent,
one?
Mostly sprout
You
lettuce,
just
eat
but we've
that?
also seen one or
Do the
two
one with
sprout
pineapple.
mischance.
That's better.
I mean,
against
pineapple is
specific
good. I
heroes.
mean, I like it.
But
I don't know about
Luis is
banana.
obviously probably going to be
I
my
love banana.
I'm not.
in this matchup.
I'm not particularly fond of banana either, but
Kebab
works.
pizza.
yeah, you should try the
doesn't
kebab
have
pizza.
I think kebab pizza sounds good. Like it's just
because we
meat,
don't
you
like
know.
have a spirit.
But
You
banana
have a lot
pizza
of
is weird.
vegetables
Biggest
as well.
hope is maybe
Oh.
what keeps the Razor from being able to chase down heroes.
Can I buy like just a
I guess
slice
so.
of
I mean,
banana pizza to try it?
Ultimately, I think the fight just.
Why don't you just
No.
buy the entire thing?
More than anything.
Or cart? Because what if I don't like it? Then I cannot finish it.
And buy
Then you
another one.
Bring it home.
Eat two.
Just mischance potentially.
And what if I don't like it? I don't want to force
Let's save
myself
it.
to feed.
It's hard to pass.
For
up.
what? The children?
Throw it
And
away.
Lincolns, they're doing everything
Throw
they
it
can
away.
to be able to stop.
Or just eat
But
it.
it-
If you don't like it, just eat it.
initiation with the last
What are you,
Overlord.
12 years old or refuse to eat
What?
certain food?
It's
They'll be able
hard
to
to
stop
eat
a
something you
static
don't
link.
like.
But it's not awful.
Definitely makes Razor's fight a
You're
lot
not
harder.
12 years
Really?
old.
A lot harder. What's gonna break the Lincolns from Liquid's
I'm
side? They don't really have
12.
much, right?
Yeah, it's all very
Bit.
key spells.
Arch,
Yeah.
step
You
away.
have to burrow straight someone or Link to break a Lincoln.
Oh my
Oh.
god, he threw the Bad Rider in! He did
Oh.
it! Mickey! He breaks through the Lincolns, but the
The
Lower
grab?
Storm counters
Step
the
into the real absolute pace.
Sand King not able to go anywhere quite yet.
He was like
Possibly
10
Kenny
seconds
takes
behind,
the burrow
Yenya.
onto the bars.
What?
They do stop
What
the
are you
lot of
talking about?
initiation
Razor's
from
eating them
Liquid,
alive.
but are still
I think you're
getting
delayed.
overwhelmed.
Seconds,
The Hawk realizes too.
Yeah,
the
I'm
rest of the
watching Bulldog
BKB,
stream on
he
Discord.
took
No,
over
it was-
the
it was
safety.
good time.
Honestly, Bet
Okay.
Boom. The reaction
Then
was
I'm
good. They still
ahead,
lost
I
a
guess.
hero, but it could have been a lot worse, I think.
Yeah, I think they should have lost more there if they weren't super quick on the
That's
fingers.
a pretty bad one, though, I have to say.
Even
yeah, I'm like 8
this
seconds
Razor
ahead.
off the Link in the
Oops.
back. I thought Laurel was dead for sure.
Arch, why are you always pausing?
Oh yeah, you
Nothing
could
to come out.
Wind
I'm not-
Ranger has no damage
I'm
to
not
Razor.
Ranger
Maybe because he got
Much to
sucked
me,
too much.
actually.
Yeah, he doesn't have a damage item
what's
past that
happening?
Maelstrom. So.
I'm
Actually,
37,
no, he does now. He's got a
38.
Chrysalis, so he's beginning to build up some
40,
damage once
41, 42,
Yes,
43.
we were the same.
again.
You're
Also, he's
lying.
got the 20 talent, so that's.
But you
usually
paused.
great
I saw you
as well.
pause and resume.
Yeah, but nothing happened.
You went forward in time. You're now.
I still
In
feel
the
like
present.
if BetBoom
Ooh,
can extend those
eggs.
fights and get to the back end of them,
Axe got it.
Who,
Would be
who
pretty
would they
epic.
give it to?
yeah, they can
What
take
is Wind
those fights
Ranger?
down.
Wind Ranger is also really good. Or
There's a
it's
sneaky
good.
attempt at
Used to be
Roshan here
broken.
from Bet Boom, and they do it so
Yeah.
quickly.
One charge
Testo
now.
plus this focus fire.
too
they
late.
Can't get there
The
in
hell?
time. It's going to be a freebie. An Aghanim Scepter for
It's
free as well
undispellable.
for the Wind
Blind
Ranger, who's already going
percent.
a right-click build. That's going to help him get in and around the Razor quite a bit.
Undispellable blind.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Looks-
passes it though.
Doesn't
I was
look
about
that
to say,
good on Wind Ranger.
It is a
I give it to
Skyver.
I don't
Scarab.
think it's doing much. This
Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, wait, it no longer gives 2 charges?
Skywrath Ags though, this is an Ag
Skywrath
that can
Ags
deal
has so much
serious
upgrade.
damage in the late
Yeah.
game when the PKBs are
What the
lower
fuck? All of
duration.
the spells.
Too much text. Blah blah.
It's a huge amount of net worth injected to the BetBoom side.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, especially the Ags being given over to Skywrath really makes me feel like Bet Boom is
Bring
gonna
out the
be
TTS.
pretty happy going late game.
Maybe now, yeah. That's the power of this Roshan. Suddenly you just have a random support who is much different than he was in the previous
Get
fight.
on the
Breakthrough
e-bike.
into the high ground with the smoke. Laurel's
Oh,
gonna lead
it's
the way
Ray,
with his
right?
Lincoln's BKB
You ready?
and an extra
Okay,
life in the
okay, I'm
edges.
ready.
He's gonna challenge anybody from Liquid. They're just trying to
Step into the-
anybody they can, but Liquid
No.
stays one step ahead for now. Containing a TP
It was
out,
a
dive,
unique-
blinks away. BKB burrows.
unique
TP
way of
No,
saying it.
just
being ultra
BKB.
safe about not getting caught here.
And Staneko, he makes the call top. He wants people to TP with him.
Oh yeah, they're gonna
Pretty
make a
fast
really
setup
fast
here.
move.
Snake with the plays. Can he catch him?
The
He's
Razor
completely
all by
alone.
himself. This would
Oh
be
my
a
God,
dream
what a
pickup
play.
here. Matumba Man not expecting a move this quickly.
He's leashed.
BKB
He can't do
as soon as
shit.
goes out,
Here
but
comes
he can't
the
get
ult.
out of the trees, and that leaves Laurel to be able to lean on.
Why
to
did
the
Ring
last
Ranger
one.
go
Stopping
near?
the damage from the Matumba Man goes down from the last hit.
Oh,
That
the
comes
ult,
out
just
from
give him
the Hawk,
time.
and now they
Click
give
the
Yoru
right click
first one to
damage.
make a leap into the
Holy
shackle shot.
shit.
Alone? That's where you go, alone team? Where the fuck was my support?
Back into play.
Oh,
Insania
here
wanted
comes
to be able
Insane.
to
Oh,
counter
he was-
to his tanking
he
to
cannot
save
kill.
him.
Try to
Stopped
relocate him
again
out. Like,
by
where was the
Laurel.
support? You're supposed to protect
Absolutely
him.
nasty single
Where was he there alone?
I mean, you
Bet
cannot be
Well,
alone because it's the job of support to
Matumba
play
just
around
getting
your
caught off
course.
guard. Super
I
nice
see.
call from Seneko to
Classic
tell
mega
his team to
cooks,
commit to
just
this.
running around in
Yeah,
circles,
instant TP,
doing nothing.
Rainbow style. The Hawk can get there on his own. We saw the multiple Lincolns and Lotuses pop on that fight.
That's 2
Too
lanes,
hard
right?
for Mickey to save his team there.
They
Like,
lost.
And Razor's
Yeah,
the
there's 2
worst
lanes
target
that is
Liquid
commit.
could ever
So we
have
might
to
even
go on
see
this game
an
because
arena
all
from
their
hell.
sustained damage
Right.
in the fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a full lane of barracks, if not more. This team can take these buildings very quickly. Focus fire coming back up in just 3 seconds.
Zombies are
So it's
attacking.
looking like 2. What a big win. BetBoom, just an explosive move from them. That's going to net them
Plus 45 seems like
giant
nothing.
windfall.
They still have Aegis up. They still have Cheese on the Hawk. Full BKB for Notice now. They're just spamming the spheres on this Nature's Prophet. Come at me.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, they actually lost.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's 2.
4?
Is
it
it
still
plus
winnable?
300?
14,000
Yeah,
net worth
yeah.
lead, 2 lanes of barracks, Aegis, Cheese, everything going their way. And it all happens in the space of just 5 minutes.
This is a very interesting game and a very interesting
Truly, the
lineup that
monsters
put
getting
together.
kinda
Very much in their
tired.
playstyle. You can see how certain heroes are just super key for what they want to do.
Just
Yeah.
ring the
Even this
fourth one.
Wyvern, this is a very tough Wyvern game. I'll still stand by that, but it feels like he's had a very decent impact, and it almost just seems like they wanted it for the BKB stall.
These are just crying
for
right
these
now.
fights.
Oh,
Like,
spell
if he can waste
prism
the BKB duration from a core
on
or even 2 and get them to the other side of
the
that
Skywrath.
hill,
Surely
then their
picks it
lineup
because he's got the
shines,
Ags
right?
as well.
Especially now with like an Ags on Skywrath. I mean, he's ahead of his Mars.
That guy's a Giga Chad. He needs to die in
Mars, who
fights.
does have a shard himself.
Not
Taking the tier
taking.
2 bottom
What
lane.
who the hell
That
took
opens
it?
up the last lane of barracks, and they actually caught Matumba Man's
Wind
courier
Ranger?
in their secret shop.
Wrong.
We will
Curious
know
what
someday.
that had on it, but he's going to be completing a Scotty pretty soon.
How would you
So
rate
he's about
the
to be,
Prophet
you know,
ga-
full
this
up
game?
6-slotted.
It's pathetic. He's just a right clicker.
Hawks
Like he
sitting on
just buys
divine
garbage at him. He's not done
rapier level
nothing this
goal.
game. He just TPs in and
I
clicks
don't know, don't
sometimes.
you, like, from that last
What is
situation,
he supposed to do
do
then?
you consider going
It's supposed to
be
bring
tanking
Orchid
building
and
damage.
X.
Lincoln's...
Mm. I like that
Does it
weapon. It's
stop,
like
bro?
sheepstick.
Why
That's
is
my
Matumba
weapon
Man
I
going
have.
that? Isn't some of his
Really?
issue the fact that he can't move in that
Oh.
He's
sprout?
stealing my looks.
You don't use it anymore though, or is it on the other account?
So my main account that's rank 1, 3,
I'm
5.
not sure. I feel like he needs more either
Copium.
survivability or damage.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think Lincoln's is a type of survivability. Like,
135
maybe
right
you
now
can
is
use mechanics
like
in here. So lets your man fight the team fight
9.5k-ish.
longer.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know. I almost feel like he just needs more physical
Yeah, that's
damage.
my rank.
I see.
We'll see. Again, with him going a blink dagger as well, it really is all about the initiation. The scan up the high ground, allowing Liquid to get up there. Radiant actually.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they got him. They got him.
Holy
But it's not going to
Ooh.
be enough to get Force Major.
That was a
ends up
quick fingers.
to get out of town. He'll get picked off by
Ah.
Liquid. Small potatoes, though.
Or just only 5 p.m.
Yeah, but I'm tired.
And time
Yeah,
to
don't
push
you have
out that
work?
bottom lane. I mean, that
I
many
told
heroes
you
are
why
going
I
to
don't
show
do.
on the outpost and stuff.
No,
Why?
At least
I'm
get a
here
little
then.
bit of ship damage from the treants.
Maybe she was muted actually.
What way weren't you-
I took 2 days off. Monday,
Why?
Tuesday.
What are you talking about? It was like 3 hours ago. She just joined. Sorry.
Okay, trading a bit of.
Yeah, but she was muted when I said it.
No,
She
was
wasn't
not
here.
It was the first series.
She
if I
was
can
here.
remember. No.
It was
Shit.
yes.
I said
yes,
it
I-
again this series,
No,
but she
I
asked.
don't think so.
Question is, what
Why did you?
I
Why
said
did
it.
you take a leave at Monday, Tuesday?
Don't tell her.
Does he want
He's
more
got a new
damage
girlfriend.
than the
Really?
Bloodthorn, Nullifier,
You're
the
spending
types of
time with her?
aggressive items? The world's
Yes.
his oyster here.
Any
No
chance
copium?
he considers like the all-in divine?
No
Or you just-
copium.
Not
Where is
necessary.
she?
Copium.
Oh, we see what type of player you are now, Cap.
I mean, I'm just
Is that
saying,
real?
he demolished that Razor.
Sometimes
No.
I don't know which one's
honestly,
real and which one's not
If
a
you
joke
stack some
anymore.
Lincolns and Lotus on him, he probably could go divine.
We've become too unpredictable.
Yeah.
Or we've
I
become
doubt
Yeah.
it. You know?
Everyone's like a
His
joke now.
girlfriend's
I think
name
back
is
in the
Path of
where it
Exile.
had the Pierce and it was
Yes.
a bit more
Which
robust of an
one?
item.
Yeah, that's true.
You would have seen it, but
Path
Path
of
of-
Exile.
I think he's happy to just
Oh.
build something more conservative.
He took a day off
Oh,
just
not
because he
considering
wanted
that
to?
Scotty and then rethinking
Yeah.
it.
Why not?
Wow.
Thinking hard here.
They picked the tree
All the
talent.
time in the world, after
Usually
all.
pick the TP one.
Alright,
I
now
guess because they had
starts
them
committing to it.
stuck in their base.
Vice
You can just
Feminine
keep harassing the
holds
last
on.
lane.
Ray, are you ready?
Oh, it's my turn?
Alpha.
Fuck.
Wants to
No,
restore
no,
his high
no.
ground.
Panic.
Yeah,
The big
wants
panic.
to, but may not be able
Okay,
to.
ready. Boss champ.
As he's going to get kicked out by the 4-man of BetBoom. They deal with the ward. Immediately a push to the other side. Liquid say, okay, you invade the area we wanted to control. We're going to do the
I
same.
have an idea.
Take away your vision.
Well,
At the
do you
same
want to
time,
see?
while they're playing these games back and forth, that's a tier 3
See
down.
it.
Last lane of
Mm.
barracks are exposed.
The Hawk level 25 took that tree and talent.
Yeah.
These are no joke.
No, they are.
What
not.
about this one?
2500 HP on the greater treants. You're gonna lose your. This is the other problem for Liquid. 2 racks is down. The last
I
one
just
is gaining
remake
Nature's
profit, to be honest.
You fight outside
His
your
ult
base,
is
the
so
Hawk is gonna
boring.
take your base.
Yeah. Yeah.
So BetBoom get to choose how they fight, how they want
Alright,
to.
thoughts?
As long as this Nature's Prophet never gets picked off, him saving buyback as well.
Why are you
might not
spoiling
even
it?
Guarantee that.
Everybody.
Because
all
I'm
in
not
on the
gonna
treats and
make it
needle
through anyways.
smoke
I
afterwards.
think they saw that, maybe.
Yeah, I think there was some lingering vision for sure.
Just keep sending
And
the
honestly,
trees.
BetBoom, they're just standing on the
Only
observer
1,000
anyway.
gold from all these trees.
Sure, they're always ready for.
Back
Liquid
in
to
my
step into
days,
them
the
at this
trees
point.
actually give gold and experience. You had to be like thoughtful how you
I
sent
don't
them in.
necessarily know where Liquid's
Ooh.
This is
gonna
a
go.
3v5.
Oh, they're
There we
running into
go.
the Hawk, but they don't have the
Oh.
vision. They actually burrow strike through now, but it's a bit too late. They've caught Taneko, but they can't
Oh
push
my
it down.
god,
It's
where
the
did
Bat
this
Rider who
bat
dies.
go?
They relocate in on the other side, but Tummit's gonna chase after the Skyrath Mage.
Step into hell!
Right now, they need the help. The chase goes up, and Tummin
Ray, I think you lost 3 times. Like, you said step into the arc 3 times.
No, I said step into hell.
They absolutely had to have there.
Hawks looking for the
Yeah, it was
back
better
line.
this time than
Yes,
last time.
he's
Yeah.
gonna try and TP in
You
last
gotta hold
Step into the-
composure. You gotta hold.
But
Meanwhile,
Okay, sorry. I'm not.
Redo it.
I'm
You're
nervous.
redoing it.
I'm nervous.
Intimidating, a god of war.
Specifically because the
Okay,
risk
okay,
involved
okay.
going outside of your base.
They got Megas.
God of War.
Yeah,
What's
this-
the Neko
these
buyback?
three.
the power of Roshan's in this
God
match.
of
The cheese
War.
keeping him alive, letting him TP out. The
What's
base
your
goes down,
manliest
all of
voice,
that.
Bulldog?
That's the
The
one I'm
Lincolns
talking
did
to.
block
I
that
think it
throw.
sounds manly.
Oh,
It sounds a bit
can,
soy.
Ranger and Fury
can
on
we
the
get a
base
bit more
locked in the
manly?
arena.
Yeah.
I mean, Mickey just got
I
absolutely
mean, this is the
melted
manliest
on
I
that
can do.
initiation.
Yeah, he really did. Taneko.
I can do a
Really?
girly one
He
for
was
you
the one who
when we
picked up
meet
the
if you
refresher
want.
shard, so we can look
Oh, yeah.
forward
Okay,
to
oh,
the next
maybe you should
couple
do a
of
girly
verses.
one for Step into the
And
Arena.
you know what that was? It was a full hex on Force Major. I was
On
looking
your
at where
turn.
that
It's
came
Arch
out.
turn.
No, it's your turn. You're
It's
remaking
you
it.
again.
He off 'cause of the-
No?
It is.
Yes.
You talked about it.
Lincolns, that's gonna break.
No.
Right, go down.
It's soon, Ray. It's
Oh
almost
my
gonna
god,
be-
they lost!
Oh, the
Oh,
old.
There is none. No
Ray, you better
save
have one ready
whatsoever
this
for
time.
this Razor. They're gonna buy back
Wait, can I
on
say Step
side
into
as
the Arena
well.
so I don't stutter?
No,
BetBoom's
no, it has
like,
already been used. You're
have fun
breaking the
dealing with
rules.
Megas.
Okay,
We're just
okay,
gonna
okay.
reset.
It's Arch turn, you guys are breaking the rules.
You can do arena of
Mars.
something, or something like that.
Full
You have to add
do,
something.
do an anime
on
reference.
this Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anime?
Anything.
Don't flame me here.
You gotta put a little.
Okay,
Ah.
let me think.
You can do it from now on. I'll just keep a pause there and you can fill it in.
Focus fire.
How was
kills
that
advanced cooldown by 20
city in
seconds. So now,
in
if
Attack
he
on
does get a
Titan
kill
called?
with that focus fire, which considering his
That
current
was also
damage
ring,
is
right?
very likely.
No,
then
Bulldog
he's
knows
just gonna be able to
probably.
get another
He watched
almost, right away.
I mean, at this point, he might only need
Arena
one though.
Phantom
Come
X.
man, no buyback. And again, he is their team at this point. That's what
Step
it feels
into
like.
the arena
All
of
they have to do is
Animax.
lock down this Razor, make sure the reload doesn't save him. It feels like that might just be the game.
35k.
Even Trickster Cloak on this noticed Mars. A lot of ways for BetBoom to initiate.
And he's the one with the refresher shard now.
Oh,
as
there we go.
by Snako.
Thinking about it.
They repeat the same thing?
Opportunity.
Little dewarding.
The Hawk's ready to go when necessary. He's also trying to farm up his Swift Blink.
Swift Blink. Interesting.
I think BetBoom.
How's he gonna use it?
You still
If
got
he
3
has
minutes.
no slot.
Might as well.
Oh,
Shot attempted.
what?
That's
what's that
Arch
jump?
turn, Arch turn.
All right, right.
Does manage to catch
No!
the
BKB now.
Just fucking big fan.
Feels wrong, man.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how they do this one. Stadium's gonna have to get the relocate.
It was manly though, it was
They're
manly.
gonna immediately
Arch
He has
turn.
refresher. I might.
Oh,
Step into the gladiator arena of hell. I've actually done that before. Ban me.
Ben Arch, right now.
What he's doing is just mad funny. Got that. Cheese.
Right before Zai can make his
Oh,
initiation
the
denied
edge.
once again by the spear.
He's just clicking.
No burrow strike opportunity.
Oh,
Zai
the
looking to be able
offensive
to
clap.
scatter away while Mickey and Botany deal with Laurel, and the throne is also exposed at the same time. Mickey
Oh.
struggling to get back to the
Yeah,
fountain, does
yeah.
do so, but there is
Oh
no
my
chance.
God.
Yes,
It's going to be game 2 with
Last 300?
BetBoom.
He looks.
Alright.
Evening up
Yeah.
the series a little
Right.
bit more life yet
Bulldog will pay for
for
mine.
this team.
Sure.
as
I will
game
pay for
one
Ray.
was very rough for
Absolutely.
them.
I felt like what they
What?
wanted to have happen in game 1.
Yeah.
They said, all right. They got away with it a little bit, but game 2 we're going to bring the heat.
Hold up.
Feels good, man.
Picking up the tempo there. Or I should say picking up the ancient farm while his team picks up the tempo and being able to join in. This rat is still good and alive here at the major.
Team Liquid,
Hawk putting it
get
to
on the
use.
plane.
And Team
You're gonna have
Liquid.
to think about that.
If
Fury
more
on
there is.
There's
Fury
one
play
more
out.
game.
Oh,
They're
sure.
not yet, yeah.
Team Liquid who
Are you
just
guys gonna
lost
watch the last one or
all
no?
smiles
Yeah, I need to go
and
sleep.
laughing in
I'm
game
done
one.
for the day.
Very serious
Okay.
faces after
Thanks
dogs
for
are
coming
crying.
by.
Game 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
goodbye.
Was
Bye.
not a
Bye.
friendly bout for
See
them
you on the
whatsoever.
weekend.
Got shut out and the game goes late. One mistake from the Tumba Man opens up 2 lanes to Barracks, and they just really had no chance of coming back after that. As
We're done for the day. Goodbye.
third game.